What you saying, Anakin? What you saying, Jaden? Welcome, people. Oh, cheers, Yishan. What's everyone saying? Do you watch Love Island? No, I don't. Did you just drink your serum? Nah. This is Lion's Mane. Lion's Mane with CBD. I don't know if you guys have heard of this. This is that brand of Supreme CBD. This is their Lion's Mane that I use. For everyone that's asking, what the fuck do I use in supplements? This is it. I use this. I'll use some creatine and pre-workout. As far as that's all it goes. You should go on Love Island. Nah, it's not for me. I don't really buy into Love Island type hype. Oh my OMG, I thought you just downed hyaluronic acid. Nah. This is it's just Lion's Mane. It's so good for your brain. Honestly, it's so good for your brain. This is something I put on my clients to take for health optimization. Lion's Mane is fantastic for growing back grey matter within your brain. It's actually been shown to off-put Alzheimer's and ADHD. Not part of ADHD, but assist with ADHD. It's pretty sick. Will you watch Big Brother when it's on? Nah, probably won't watch Big Brother. I never watched it before. It's not my cup of tea. I don't like watching reality TV. Love you on BB, so genuine. I appreciate you, Roma. Thank you. Hi, Bobby. Zach from Big Brother just went on Love Island USA. I know, I heard he's doing fucking sick too. So all the best happens. Why did everyone think you were lying about that? Lying about what? Would you go on again if asked? I don't know. It's pretty boring. Like all day you just sat down, like doing not much, just waiting to do some sort of like scene or like activity that day. It's not for me. Who do you still speak to out of the cast? I still speak to quite a few of the lads. And Hannah. That's about it, really. How come you never watched Big Brother but went on such an iconic program? Was you after fame? Good question. I got asked to go on, so I got scouted. They do scout people now. It's just a new thing that they do. So I got it shown up to me. It was like, yo, this could be an opportunity, yada yada. So I was like, all right, sure. So I did it, and yeah. Okay, I'm a guy that likes to just go, like, if there's a new opportunity, always say yes. Always say yes. Do you not speak to Lila? We don't really speak too much. I think everyone's just kind of gone with their lives. Like, everyone's gone back to work. Everyone's doing what they want to do in life. So, do you know what I'm saying? Charge it. Lovely, thank you. Nah, no problem. Is Big Brother good for people with autism? I don't really know anyone that was autistic that was on Big Brother on my season, so I won't be able to tell you. I don't have autism myself, so I don't fucking know. I'd say the people, like the staff members, when I was like doing it all, and you interact with them before and after, so accommodating, so calm, lovely. So I'd say from my point of view, obviously I don't know too much, but I think they would help out. Looking fresh and your eyelashes look amazing. Have you had them curled? No, I just had a shower. What season on Big Brother were you in? Last year's 2024. Yeah. Ali's neurodivergent, which is on the spectrum. I don't know. From what I've seen and what I've been told, she doesn't actually have it. Yeah, I'm not really trying to get into a whole thing, but from what I've seen and what I've been told, nah. What do you do for work now? For work, I have my own training company and my own gym. So I coach it started with provision kids. So I work with foster kids and orphans for boxing. And then just got busier and busier. So then I just launched my own boxing gym in Manchester, and I currently train people online too. So I've got a training platform. We've got over 140 people signed up right now. So it's been pretty sick. Like, people are changing, losing weight, gaining muscle, and just feeling better mentally as well. It's been pretty awesome. Like, it was just my life's dream to work like this, so I'm blessed. And I think that is what Big Brother allowed me to do. It allowed me to gain a platform of which I can kind of spread my message and do what I wanted to do in life. So if any of you guys are thinking about it, yeah, that's one of the things. You don't get £1 million right after. Everyone thinks you just become a millionaire. It don't work like that, especially when you were quite particular with certain brand work and this and that. I speak very vocally about Palestine, Lebanon, all these issues. So, you know, if you're willing to play the TV game, political game, and not speak about certain things, I can imagine that you'd find more brand work. But for me personally, I would always rather be able to speak my mind and speak what I want to say. If you end up losing some brand work because of that, I think that's a good trade-off, me personally. Would you do other reality tele? I'd probably do something like The Gladiators. That looks really sick. Like, everyone's just doing fucking sports, activities. That's what I'm on. How long have you been in your job for? So I've been coaching boxing since I was around 18. So that's 6 years of boxing coaching. And then I got into more gym coaching around 20 years old. So that was 4 years ago. Good for you, Free Palestine. You know that. Have you ever visited Theorence Nachos Story in Oxfordshire? Nah, I've never been Oxfordshire. Opinions on Martha? Sweet girl. Is Scouse or Manny? Manchester. How you fit? Thank you, Zainab. But yeah, someone said, who put something? You are still so young. Do you know what it is? It's weird though, because I'm 24, I feel like 24 is a new like 34. Like, when you're 24, you're supposed to have it all together. You're supposed to have your life mapped out, everything sorted. Like, it's weird. It's a weird age. There's a lot of expectations that fall on your shoulders, especially when you're like the eldest of the brothers. Like me, I'm the eldest out of my siblings. So it's kind of like, you know, you need to have everything together. It's pretty crazy. So I'm just trying to manage that. Like, it's weird, especially, I don't know if you guys are from like foreign backgrounds, but if you're like Asian or African, like, a lot of expectations come from there to be like, are you doctor? Are you lawyer? Are you accounting? Like, it's a very, like, you've got to have one of those credentials, and then if you're not, it's kind of a weird dynamic to navigate. But for me personally, I just follow what I loved, and yeah, that's what I do for a living now. Is your first name and surname the same? Yeah, my name's Khalid. Yep, got to do twice as well as the locals. You know that. Like, you've got to be doing better. You've got to be smashing. You've got to be this. You'll be earning a certain amount. Dude, have you seen this new thing now? Like, I was speaking to someone and he was like, yo, I've got to earn 10K a month. I've got to earn 10K a month. And I was like, why? Like, what bills have you got that add up to 8K? And he was like, well, nothing, innit? I was like, right. How much does it cost for you in your living expenses? So he was like, probably like £800 a month. I was like, that's everything. He's like, yeah. I'm like, so why do you need 10K? What is it that you can't do right now that 10K, that you need to do, that 10K will give you? You don't have anything. Like, if you are on 2 to 2.5K, you can eat anything you want from any part of the world right now. If you're in a city or if you're in the UK or anything like that, you can go to any restaurant that'll have any type of food from anywhere in the world. You can try that. If you want to go anywhere in the world on holiday, if you save for literally just a month, you can go and visit that place. Like, we have been given such a weird mindset that we need to earn 10K a month or you're not shit. So if it's not 10K, what are you doing? Lazy, you're a bum, you're this, you're that. Not really, bro. It's these silly expectations with stuff. Especially the fact that house prices have gone up exponentially. All these assets have gone up exponentially. But then salaries are still, after uni, 21 grand? That's what I got offered. I did accounting and finance and finished with a first class degree. Came out and then they were like, yeah, here you go, bro. 21K on us. It was supposed to be 20 and a half, but we upped it. I was like, oh, thank you very much. How much does it go? Well, it goes up like a K or two a year. I'm like, So what is that? Because inflation also goes up. It's kind of crazy. Do you get fed up at people talking about BB? Like, do you want to move past it or do you not mind? I don't mind talking about my own experiences if people ask, but I don't want to chat about other people. It's not my place to be chatting about other people. I also think it's a bit bitchy if I just sit here and be like, well, he's actually this, she's actually that. Just fucking get on and move with your life. Like, if people ask me questions about other people in the cast, bro, I'll just be like, yeah, talk to them or don't talk to them. Let them live their life. That's it. It's really not that deep. But yeah, it was a sick experience. But yeah, that 10K bullshit. Like, I was speaking to my boy about it, and he was like, yeah, bro, I've got to earn 10K. I've got to do this. I've got to do that. I've got to be earning. I'm like, bro, for what? I'm not saying don't be ambitious. Definitely be ambitious. Strive for more. Strive for the best of your ability. But don't make that your entire life's goal. Because before you know it, you're old and grey, and then people are going to ask about your 20s. People are going to ask about your story, and then all you're going to have there is just numbers. Well, when I was 27, I had this. When I was 29, I had this. Yeah, but what did you do? What did you see? Who did you chat with? What were your mistakes? What were the... I just stayed, and that I didn't really take it. I'm like, bro, fucking take a shot. God knows I took a shot this year. Like, I got offered to go back to my old job role, and I turned it down so I could, push forward with my business. It's, and it was scary as fuck. Like, I'll be honest with you guys. People don't understand, after TV, yeah, there's so much that goes on. And you're getting messaged by people from here, messaged by people from there. Someone wants you to advertise this. Someone wants this, that. Everyone wants a piece of you. And it can be overwhelming. But you know what kept me switched on with that stuff? And if anyone here does the same, you'll be able to relate straight away. Dude, I just went to the gym. I literally just went to the gym. I turned off my phone. I got my old ass phone there. Just put my Spotify on, Bluetooth, that, left my phone at home, that, went to the gym, just worked out. Just worked the fuck out. Didn't even bother with dealing with any dramas, texting people, this, that, and the other. Just gym. Missed so many events, don't care, just gym. And that sorted out my brain, bro. That sorts out my brain to another degree. And if anyone is having like stresses or feeling overwhelmed, I swear to God, go work out. If you can't get to the gym, go on a run. It's pretty incredible how much it affects the chemical imbalances that we receive from having these stressful, quite manipulated lives, where we're just on caffeine, to nicotine, to this, to that, to every single supplement and drug, and we're just kind of hopped up on dopamine on our phones all day. I'm telling you, put your phone down, go for a run, come back, have a cold shower, you will feel unbelievable. Do you vape? Nah. You and Billy Kiss on Love Island would have suited, but I know you wouldn't go on it, but both so genuine. Thank you, Roma. Don't know who Billy Kiss is. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't think I make good TV just because I'm myself. I'm not really here to do jazz hands or anything like that. I'm just kind of rock it, do my own thing. I think if a TV show came of like my type of stuff, which is not dramas, I can't be asked with like, can't be fucked. If it's like, yo, you're gonna run up this fucking hill and we're gonna time it and see the you'll get the best of my personality. Do you know what I'm saying? Have you rewatched Big Brother? I've not even seen one episode. I have no idea about any of it. I don't know what it looks like to everyone else. I don't know anything whatsoever. I've just seen TikTok edits. That's about it. Would you do Traitors? I don't really know what that show really entails. You said you watched it. Watched what? I'd be interested to see what they show and what they don't. Yeah, I'd have a look. I mean, I know what's happened. I don't really know everything they've shown. I know certain things that they didn't show. But yeah. Are you watching Love Island? Nah, don't watch reality TV. Hi Khalid, hi Jasmine. So would you like Survivor and stuff? Even the name Survivor sounds sick to me. Nah, don't watch. I've never watched BB. Hi Khalid, how are you? Hope everything is good. Thank you, Asma. I'm really good, thank you. How are you? Still training? Your friend Zach left. Or what, he left Love Island? What do you think of lip filler? What, on guys or girls? Yes, I'm still training, going gym after work. Awesome. Keep it up, man. The next call will be on Sunday, by the way, Asma. Yep, the USA one. Fucking hell. What, did he get voted out? Girls. I don't know. I prefer a natural look, me personally. I feel like people right now are just putting too much plastic in their face, end up looking like a Rubik's Cube. But yeah, I personally, like, if you look natural, calm. That's just for me. When anything's really altered, it doesn't appeal to me. I don't really like the look. He didn't get picked in the recoupling. No way. Oh, I mean, he'll do well. He's a good-looking chap. He's smashing it with the modelling. Would you ideally be with a Muslim girl? Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm already off the market. Did you get good grades in school? No, when I was in, like, until I'd say college. College is when I started getting good grades. It's got me head up my ass. But yeah, I'd say even grades, bro, don't really matter too much until you're like college uni. GCSEs matter, college, and then uni. And even uni first year don't matter until like second or third year. You could shit on a piece of paper in first year and then you'd still get 40%. So, but I'd say second year, third year. Yeah, even like uni, do you know, like uni, I remember like I did it all and then I came off afterwards. I really don't think uni is what it used to be, because as soon as you come out of uni, maybe some of you will relate, everyone goes, so where'd you get your experience? Where's your experience? How much years of experience have you got? I'm like, my friend, I need the job. I need the money. Help me. I'm staying home. It help. It's rough. And then they're like, yeah, where's your experience? And then you're like, bro, I need to work here to gain experience. How the fuck do I get experience without working here? Like, do you know what I mean? I'm trying to get a job to gain that experience. Do you love talking about jobs and money? I love talking about progress. I'd say that's it. I love talking about progress, whether it's in the gym, whether it's mindset, philosophy, physically, intellectually, spiritually, anything progress. And like, there's people here, they'll talk about jobs and stuff. You look like Khalid out of Big Brother, or am I tripping? Yeah, everyone says that. What did you study? I studied accounting and finance in university. I'm going to hold your hand when I say this. You have to get an internship first, I guess. Yeah, there's a lot of things where you stand up and shit money and stuff. To be honest, I think there's two ways to make money in life, right? Either you get paid for your value or you get paid for your time. Now, if you want to get paid for your value, you're going to have to put in time to make sure you're more valuable. If you are wanting to just get paid for time, then you need to find something you don't mind spending time on. So there's a give and take for both ones. Me personally, I've always enjoyed the value side. I've always liked to, get paid on my value rather than just being there for 8 hours. However, if someone is like, yo, listen, I just want to come in, do my thing and leave, then I'd say time. And then if you can do that, find something you love. Find something you just fucking love doing it. Like, you could be like, yo, I could do this all day. Where'd you disappear to, please? Your Lacoste kind of thing on you. Oh, assalamu alaikum. Dude, I've just been traveling. I've just come back from Greece. Just traveled across like whole islands. It was sick. Every single night we just spoke to locals, and then we were like, yo, what's good here? And then they booked us like, they basically said, oh, Sidari's good, or Ipsos, or West, or anything like that. And we were like, yeah, cool. So we just got in the car, drove, got to it. If we liked it, we're like, yeah, book a hotel. Booked a hotel, chucked our bags in the hotel, and just fucking toured. It was pretty sick. I recommend everyone to do that. Now, that sounds like an expensive holiday. Like, people, when they hear, yeah, but I can't just go off and do shit like that. Dude, the tickets were £60 return to go there and back. Right? People spend £60 a month on takeaways or silly shit that they don't need. That £60 can sort you your flights. Then after that, just sort out your food. Food's like €6, €8, stuff like that. Opinion of Paul from BB 2023. I didn't watch 2023. I know he reached out to me and spoke to me after I came off Big Brother, and was like, yo, if you need any help, if you need any guidance or support, just give me a shout. So from what I've experienced with him, that was a really cool thing for him to do. I got a child, so that's an excuse for me. Oh, bless you. How old's your kid? Do you still talk to your Big Brother crew? Yeah. Some of them. But yeah, I wanted to talk about more like health optimization and having a happier life and like feeling better. That's kind of what my whole business is about. So if you guys got any questions or want anything answered, this is the perfect time. Whether it comes to fitness, chemical imbalances, diet. Sammy, Khalid, what's the clothing situation like there, especially for girls, even though you ain't got a girl? Even though you ain't a girl. What do you mean, like, clothing situation? Gym goal routine. Well, different girls want different things. What is it that you want from your routine? What do you think about collagen powder? Well, I don't really use it. What I do like to use is a natural remedy if it's for collagen. So there was one, it's a functional mushroom. Let me get the exact name up for you now. So 30... Which one was it? I'll get it up for you now. The exact one I think is Tremella. So I would rather use Tremella. Tremella is really good for hair, skin and nails. Produces a natural collagen. It's fucking awesome. So I would use Dirty, DIRTEA, and I would use one of their Tremella products. I've worked with them before. Good peeps. So I got a little bit of belly and I'm trying to flatten that and trying to work on my lower half and on my body, lower half, I can't even read today, lower half of my body, stomach. Okay, awesome. So you want to just split your workouts. If we're talking the glutes, like you want to split it into the gluteus minimus, maximus and medius. So you're going to be doing different exercises for each one. It's not just, all right, let's do squats and that's it. So you want to do step ups, for instance, squats. Bulgarian split squats are fantastic. Single leg cable pulls, anything like that would be brilliant. And then if it's for your lower stomach does get activated as well when you do legs. So it's a great way to do core on your leg days. So what I would advise is do your leg days, and then after that, right after the exercises, do your core workouts. A 10-minute core workout is fantastic. If you're just doing upper abs, lower abs, deep core and obliques. So you don't want to think of it like, oh, I'm just doing sit-ups, because sit-ups will majoritively work just the upper abs. So you don't want to just do crunches. You want to also do stuff like leg raises or knee tucks, stuff like that. It's fantastic for the lower abs. And then you can do dead bug. Dead bug is fantastic for your deep core, especially if you want to get a snatched waist. Dead bug is awesome. Do that. Is honey a good pre-workout? I think with salt too may be wrong. Honey is calm. Honey is flipping fantastic. I really like honey. For pre-workouts, for me, if I'm lifting heavy, then I'll go with a pre-workout option. If you don't like that, that itchy feeling that everyone has, that's beta-alanine. If you don't want that, you can find pre-workouts without that. I like that crackhead scratch, so I'm a bit weird. So I'd say that's my thing, but honey's absolutely calm as well. You could also use cordyceps too if you want a natural pre-workout too. Natural stuff like cordyceps is fantastic. Kind of keeps your energy levels up, more of a glide rather than it's more of like a glide, and then it goes back down. Type that real quick. What's good for snatch weights? Dead bug is awesome. I would definitely do that. Did you watch the F1 race yesterday? Nah. I'm pretty sure you was the one in the Cadbury's advert. Yeah. Is it out yet? Dead bug. Yeah. Dead is in, and then bug is in. So dead bug is sick. Where's your necklace from? I got this from Mexico a few years ago. It just fits my vibe, so I like it. Yes, you had the Alton Towers uniform. Yeah. That was me. Where did they show it? Where was the advert? I've not even seen it myself. Sounds horrid, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Deadbug actually isn't even that bad. It's more of the chiller exercises. I'd say if you're doing anything on if you're doing more like burpees or plyometric movement, that's rough. But if you just do stuff like deadbug, which is more of a stationary exercise, you'll be okay. How often should a beginner go to the gym, and how often? Same question twice. I'd say if you're a beginner and you're going to the gym, I'd say you don't even need to go to the gym exactly. You can start working out at home just so you can kind of get over that workout anxiety of right, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Let me just get a bit of experience in now so when I go to the gym, I don't feel like a twat. Not saying that you should, but some people do feel like that. So I'd say work out at home, get a good foundation. And when you go to the gym, if it's your first time going, go 3 times that first week. You know what I'm saying? Go 3 times. Take your time. Go for form and foundation. First, build your fitness level at home. Yeah. I always say that. At home, I am motivated. Well, it just depends. Do you know what I tell myself? I sit there, yeah, and this is some deep shit. For me, I sit there and I think about. It's gonna sound so dark, but I think about what I think hell will be. Personally, right? Let me just get started. I'm religious, first of all, so for me, hell is a thing that will happen. Now, I think my version of hell is facing the person that I could have been. That's for me hell. For me, when I think about if I die and then God shows me this is what you could have been, Khalid, that fucks me up. That makes me want to go, I am not meeting that guy. That guy's meeting me. I am not going to meet the best version of myself. I'm going to be the best version of myself. And it's easy to click your fingers and go, yes, I'm going to do this and that. But I'll just go, how am I going to do it? So first thing you do, anyone here that wants to get this shit together, whiteboard. Massive whiteboard. Just write things out, get them out, all them type of stuff. Because thoughts come, thoughts go. If you can get a whiteboard, you can put it on there. You can easily switch it. So as soon as I do a whiteboard, I put in my goals for the day, everything that what I want to achieve to feel happy that day. And so it doesn't come to the end of the day and I just go, what the fuck have I done? At least I know what I've done. So I feel better. I think there's 2 types of people in this world. I think there's type A and there's type B. And I think type A people are extremely overthinking, extremely overachieving. They think critically of themselves and they just have to dance through the day perfectly, hitting every single target just to go to sleep feeling slightly fulfilled and content with today. Now, type B are the complete opposite. Type B are way more chill. They are underachievers a lot of the times. They feel a bit content to sit down and not really go for anything. They can fear trying. So it's a bit more of the other side of it, trying to get up there. Now, they don't experience the same negativity as a type A, and the type A don't experience the same negativity of a type B. Now, if you're someone that is type B, I feel like you statistically have a higher chance to feel a bit more content with your life, because type A, I'd say I'm more type A, where I need to do everything perfect. I have to overachieve. I have to smash. I have to shut. Like, I have to dazzle in every aspect. Now, that comes with an overbearing burden on your shoulders to be absolutely perfect in unbelievable situations. Now, what's helped me trying to overcome the type A mindset, and still utilize its beneficiary, motivation and that drive, is through learning more stoicism, where I have to try accept that, and have accepted over time, that I can't control outcomes. At the end of the day, I can go in my car now, I can drive to the end of the street and get clipped. It can just happen. So what I've done is I've accepted more stoicism into my life, and researching it. This has happened over the years, right? Where I say, listen, I can't control what happens to me. I might die tomorrow. I might win £1 million. I might anything can happen. But only thing I've got in control of is my reaction to that. Is what can I do now? So I've got a big belief that people that have had traumatic events growing up, a lot of negativity, if it's being bullied for your looks, if it's growing up poor, if it's any one of these things, I think those people actually have a benefit and an advantage when it comes later in life. Because anytime you see someone that's a multi-millionaire, usually they grew up broke as F. If you see someone that is incredible shape, they usually grew up not in shape. So having that negative experience in the back of your mind and, in your life experience, I think is a superpower. Hey, Cal, are you for the girls or guys? I'm for the girls. Well, my girl. If you have all those negative experiences and you just think about it, and it can be a self-destructive thing where you just go, right, all these bad things have happened to me, so I can't change it. Or you can kind of go, right, all these bad things have happened to me, that's the reason why I'm going to change it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Stoicism is like accepting what you can't control or nah. Stoicism is more about controlling what you can and accepting what you can't. So for me personally, I am very in control of what I can react to certain things. So if someone doesn't like me, if I don't get a promotion, if I don't make X amount, if I win this, if I lose that, I can only control how I react to that environment, how to react to that event. Once you adopt that into your life and indoctrinate that within your mindset, it's so much more of a freeing and much more visible path on what you need to do next. Because then you're just reacting to stuff. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You don't have to create or looking to create. You can just go, right, I've had this happen to me. What's the best I can do with this? That's happened to me. What's the best I can do with that? And I remember, sitting back when I was younger and I'd watch all these people and giving off self-help shit, and I'd just be like, yeah, but how's that going to work? Until you actually start doing it yourself. Do you know what I mean? And then you actually adapt it into your life and go, wow, this actually does feel a lot better. You fell off after you outed yourself with what kind of person you are. Please tell me what type of person I am. Mr. Anonymous with no profile picture or name. Just got to make do with what you can actually control. Exactly. If you can actually just go, right, I can't control whether the sun goes up or down tomorrow, but I can control what I do in the morning. That's such a better life, where it's like, oh my God, I need to get this done, I need to do this, I can't control what shit happens. Do you know what I'm saying? I can't stand bullies. Okay, bro, me neither. Do you think we're in the end of times right now with what's happening in Palestine and Israel? Dude, it's getting crazy. But you know what I mean? This has happened in Palestine since the 1940s. It's been terrible. What's going on and what has been going on. People think it's only happened the last few years, but yeah, I think Yom Kippur is coming. Definitely. How come you never got yourself verified with a blue tick? Just not come to mind. Yeah, just kind of live my life. Love to Palestine, from Ireland always. Yo, the boys! I love Ireland. Ireland is dope. If you guys haven't been to Ireland, book a trip, fly over. The people are sick. Within 100 years, no one knows when Yom Kippur is coming. I'm not gonna sit here and think I've got a clue. I don't have a clue. Recognize you from somewhere. Me nah, no. Where can I watch the Cadbury's advert? I'm not the right person to ask. I've not even seen it myself. Thank you, C. Oh, bless. Cheers. You were on TV? Ages ago, yeah. I saw the Cadbury advert on Instagram story. I've not seen it. I tried searching for it. I just can't find it. Get on Love Island? Nah, not for me. I mean, props to everyone else, but I don't. What's so good about the Cadbury advert? I don't know. Everyone just keeps asking. Can we start calling it Lust Island because I in love? That was quite deep. That was actually fair. Do you miss Big Brother? No. I much prefer being able to speak to my family, have a cup of coffee when I want, and just chilling out. Yes, it was pretty cool, just for the experience of, like, you're not even thinking about work. You're like on holiday. Like, that's pretty sick. No, that's how I saw it. Some people saw it like way more stressful. I didn't see it stressful whatsoever. I had a great time. Are you Shia Muslim? No, I'm Sunni. But Islam is Islam to me. Emo boy. You know that. I don't like the denominations that religions go into. I kind of just be like, I am Muslim. I follow the Quran. There's not much more to it. Follow one book and live your life. Khalas. Bro. Perfect, bro. Perfect. It's sick. Do you still speak to Han and Shags? Yeah. Do you guys hit yourself this month? A lot of people do. No. Muslims don't hit themselves. Self-harm is a sin. So we don't indoctrinate any self-harm or anything whatsoever. Like self-harm, suicide. I don't want to get into all that. Yeah, I'll get banned. But yeah. How old are you? I am 24 years old. Why do a lot of people do this month? Why specifically this month? Bro, I have no idea. It's nothing to do with me or like Islam. From what I've learned, like, because in the Quran it just states like you can't do any SH. Yeah, I am not an expert on it. Why did I think you were older than that? I don't know. Maybe I look old. It's a Shia thing. Yeah. It's more... And then I've heard even it's not all Shias. It's a denomination of them. You look 1920. Yeah, I get told I look a little younger. But it ain't bad. It's worse thing to be told. But yeah, when it comes to fitness and stuff, that's usually what I like to talk about. If you guys want to talk about philosophy, fitness, improvement, health optimization, these type of things. If you're looking in for drama, and you're trying to get a scoop or something, I ain't that guy. I'd like to just make, you know what I mean, make my life. That's it. How is everything a thing if nothing is a thing? Fucking hell, bro. When I said philosophy, I didn't expect that. Don't talk about star signs, he will shout at you. Yeah, mate, fucking... I remember going on live and someone was like, I'm a star sign, this, that. Like, watch this. If I... Hold on, sorry. There's actually a sign that not a sign, a question that I like. Is it possible to work on biceps and triceps at home? 1,000,000%. You can feel it with just the placement of your hands. So for instance, if my hand's like this, now watch my bicep, I turn it, see how it's activated? Now do bicep press-ups. If I do this, not much activation. If I do this, activates. So I do diamond press-ups. You can work out from home and get fucking jacked city. Don't need to go to a gym. I rarely go to the gym. How's Leo if I'm remembering your cat's name? Yeah, that's crazy as if you remember my cat's name. What the fuck? Yeah, how's Leo? He's chilling, I think. He went missing for like 3 days, and we found him. Just cats on tour, innit? They just don't care. You should have won Big Brother. Thank you. I think everything happens for a reason. I think if I didn't win, if I did win, I may not have created my dream business, which I'm living off. Like, yeah, 90k is cool, but 90k isn't, your life is set. My dream isn't to win 90k once. I'd love to have something like that coming in every year. That'd be my thing. So I think, you never know what happens and you never know why the reason is, but I do believe things happen for a reason. And I do believe that what has ever happens to me is always for the good of me. What's your business? So I've got a training and health optimization platform on School. We've got over 105 people signed up. Let me just take a look now, see how many. Yeah, 145. It's pretty sick. It's literally growing every single day. We do calls on it. It's all fitness based. We have a breathwork coach. It's fucking phenomenal. People are changing physically and mentally on it. So it's pretty sick. Alhamdulillah. Is it in your bio or something? How do I join? Yeah, so how it works is once you join, you get a free call with me. So I speak to you, I just gauge what your type of training that you'd need so I can put you onto the right type of modules and see what education you need. And then from there, we just start training. I do weekly calls as well. So I do my Zoom calls, everyone gets to hop on, it's pretty sick. Like deep breaths, stretches and foot rubs are so powerful. Yeah, people have no understanding of how powerful breathwork is. It's fucking insane. Even our cars breathe better. Like our cars, when you go even your car controls it. But when it comes to us, we don't control it. We're just mouth breathers, just walking around the world, like not understanding. But if you can get control of your breath, you can get control of your feelings, your mind, your mindset, your procrastination, your motivation. You get that all in control. And you also control your stress levels. Like people, I feel like one of the biggest things that we face is stress. So once you have that, it's crazy. That's why I love swimming. Lee, you're fucking killing it, bro. Do you have a permanent retainer, like, behind your teeth? No. Yeah, that's it. Does anyone else need some advice? I have a permanent retainer, so it's so gangster. I've never even seen or heard of permanent retainer. I've got one that I sleep in, that's about it. But even then, I forgot to put that in. Do you know how to change a light bulb? Yep, screw it. It's just the wire at the back of your teeth, really. Really? I don't think I could have that. I wear gum shields a lot. If you have gum shields, it sucks to the back of your teeth as well. You can't have that. You can't feel it now. You could still wear it super skinny. I don't know. Like, when you put in a gum shield, it's like stuck to you. And also you get punched in the face. Why have you got your ears pierced? Because I like earrings. Free will, innit? Literally free will. They told me I still had to wear it. Yeah, I don't know. There's so much shit going on. I'd say I do that better than veneers. The amount of people getting veneers and stuff is crazy. Men aren't allowed in Islam, to have earrings? Well, it's more about, emulating women, and, you can't dress as women dress. For me personally, I feel like there's a lot of men that wear earrings these days. Like, it's not really just a woman's thing. I just wear this. Everyone sins. I'm not saying it's not a sin. If you do sin, it's yours. Like, everyone's got their own different types of sin. Me, I don't do a lot of sins. A lot of other people do, but then I'll do my own sins. Everyone's got their own journey. How are you, Kelly? I'm very good, honey. How are you? How tall are you? I'm 182, 183 centimeters. Yeah, people have what I've noticed online is haram police. People love to do the haram police shit and just be like, oh, but you have skin fade. You have a skin fade and this is a haram and you will go to hell. And you're just like, all right, bro, thanks. I just do my own thing, bro. Bro, it's not haram, ignore them. That's what I'm saying. I'll just live my own life. Like, for instance, and people forget, everyone's on a journey, bro. Everyone's on a journey. What size shoe do you wear? Why? Why are you asking my measurements? Do you know what I mean? Can you read Arabic? Nah, yeah. But slow. Like, I'm slow. Why are people being creeps? Bro, you have no idea. This is tame. The DMs that you get, crazy. It is haram. You get people that change the religion to their liking, lol, just to suit themselves. It's not really, bro. People do sin. It's never been like people are going, no, it isn't, yes, it is, yada, yada. I'm not even disputing that, my friend. What I'm just telling you is people do have their own sins. That's it. It's a relationship that they've got with God. Are you in a TV advert? Yes. Have you been having a nice summer so far? Yeah, I have. Thank you for asking, Yorkshire. Yorkshire pudding. It's been really, really good, actually. I've just come off holiday, so I'm feeling very, very refreshed. Okay, you haven't done Triggered for ages. Triggered. Not triggered anymore, mate. Chilling. Everyone is a sinner, but as a Muslim, you should advise goodness. Yes, but who is not advising goodness? You was never triggered, to be fair. Literally, bro. Stay chilling. I'm tan looking lit, bro. I appreciate it, my guy. Just tanned up a bit on holiday. This trim is nice, thank you. Yeah, you guys are sick. Where did you go? I just went all around Greece. It's fucking awesome. I'm telling you guys, if you want a memorable holiday, I'm telling you, book a car, book the flights, don't book anything else. The hotel for the first night if you get there late. Other than that, don't book nothing. Take the car, drive around the whole place and just speak to the locals. They will know the good spots. speak to them, talk to them. TikTok will only give you so much. But through them, I knew like some underground shit, some waterfalls, secret caves, this, that, and the other. The best spots to stay, the best restaurants to have, like old school restaurants. I'm telling you, if you do that, you will have the maddest time. Go to Lebanon. Fact. I want to go Lebanon soon. It's been 10 years since I lived there. So I do want to head back there and see the fam. It's not a cliche. Okay, baby. Also said, lower your gaze, so get off man's life. That's the thing. Okay, you're a top guy, my brother. I respect you deeply. Bro, you're a fucking G, man. Thank you. Is that you on your profile picture as well? A-Town. You look jacked, bro. You look fucking jacked. Keep it up, man. Do you speak some Arabic? Yeah. Nah, بكلم عربي. I'm not bad, Billy. Thank you. How are you? You're confused who said I'm a woman. I think essentially what she was trying to say is don't look to pick apart other people's sins. Focus on yourself. That's essentially it. انت من الجنوب. I don't know what that means. I don't know الجنوب. I know what انت من. Hey, Canicello, what you saying? Okay, learning other languages is so valuable. I'm fluent in English natively and learn German. Dude, that is a sick skill. Germany is unbelievable, yeah? Their schools, their system, how everything works is sick. Right, look into that. I'm trying to learn a little bit, but I've been trying to learn Chinese first, like Mandarin. Like, 你好,我的名字是 Khalid. 漂亮, that means like very beautiful. 谢谢, I think that means thank you. Trying to learn. Hey, good lad, you know that. Janub South. Yeah. I'm not from Beirut. Yeah. A-Town, bro. Yeah. What's your gym days then? How are you splitting your gym days? You look like you don't do the average push-pull legs. You look like you do, you split up some of your workouts, do you? Same with the Netherlands. It's the best for raising kids. The schools are amazing. Yeah, man, I just don't know about this country anymore for, like, raising children in the future. Especially now that I've just spent some time in Greece. You just come back and you're just like, yo, what the fuck is this life, bro? I got back to the airport and I was like, ew. Everyone was just complaining. Everyone's complaining about their flights. Everyone's complaining about how tired they are. Everyone's complaining. Mate, when I was in Greece, no one complained. It wasn't a thing. Everyone was just, hey, beautiful day. Hey, ευχαριστώ. Everyone's just happy. Everyone's just living. And like, you ask them, and like, they're not making money. I'm like, right, so what you have? And they're just like, brother, the sun is shine, the water fresh, the food tastes great. So that's it. They go to a restaurant, they'll sit in there for like 6 hours and they'll just wait. Like, neighbors will come in, they'll say hello. At the end of the day, the chef comes out, sits with them. It's fucking sick. It's the shuttle bus back to the car, lad, that's depressing, bro. The people on them buses, bro, tell me about it. When I was sat there, bro, everyone's just lobster red and burn. And everyone's going, oh, shit, mate. Fucking got work on Monday. Fucking shit, bro. I'm like, work on Monday, great. You're making more money now to go on another holiday with your friends and family. Be gassed. Sick, gas. You're a bit tired from what? Living the best week that you've had all year. Like, what, bro? Chill out, bro. Enjoy life. Fuck me. Everyone's so... In the UK as well, everyone's mindset is just weary. Everyone's weary. Yeah, UK's bad vibes. Everyone's weary here, bro. No one's happy. Everyone's looking for something to complain about. If you go to a shop, everyone's like, shit weather in it. Or it's fucking raining outside. Or it's too hot in it. Or like, what? Bruh. If you're complaining all the time, bro, then how are you expecting to live a happier life? Then why are you here? It's not like I'm here for the culture. I'm here for the ability to progress. I'm here for the ability to sustain myself and progress in new opportunities that the UK and the West offer. I don't go to places for mindset. I go to places for the ability to progress. I try use the opportunities that it provides. That's what I do. Just because someone doesn't like something about the culture of the community, it's not like you can't just live there then. Well, bro, I want to live here because of the ability to progress, the ability to grow myself, the ability to provide, all these things. But what I am saying that's negative is that a lot of people here have that negative mindset where they just live in constant negativity. And you see it. That's why weekend culture is so big here. You obviously thought you was going to become famous. See? Exhibit A. This is exactly what I was talking about. Nah, bro. It was never on for that. It was more just for me, like a new experience. But I can understand that you won't have my mindset with life and stuff. So you're going to see things your way. But for me personally, G, yeah, no chance. Exactly. So what can I do? Sit here and convince someone that I've never met and be like, yeah, no. Okay, bro. Think how you want to think. You came out the house protesting. Fucking damn right. You're telling me on live TV I have the opportunity to hold a Palestinian flag. God damn right, bro. I'm holding a Palestinian flag. Especially with all the nuances of speaking about it. Go protest over there, not here. Well, unfortunately, bro, it's almost impossible to access those areas due to apartheid restrictions, due to all these wars and the millions of people that are being displaced and thousands that are being killed. It's very hard to go in there and make a change. But what we can do is we can talk about it in these countries that we live in. We can talk about it here and raise awareness. We can implement changes in Parliament. We can do these things here. That's what I and all the supporters do, my friend. But here, let me give you some advice. You seem quite bitter about a lot of things. I'd advise, bro, do some research on certain things. Do research on the history. Do some things that you enjoy in life. You seem like you are very bitter, so do some new things and just read into it, dude. If you've got questions, bro, you can happily answer. You can happily have a conversation. But if it's just, man, this, that, why you're not there, why you're not here, then you're not really going to get much out of a conversation. But if your point of the conversation is to educate yourself and try to get a better grip on understanding and stuff, bro, we can have a chat. How long are you going to stay live? Probably another 20 minutes. Till my phone. The same people who argue for free speech will be against protests. Yeah, you got to have both. Like, if you want people saying whatever you want, like you want to say what you want, great. But then that also means other people can say what they want. Free Palestine. Do you have advice for appetite? I've joined your school thing, so I don't know if I should wait to ask for then. Yeah, of course. What I'll do is after this, any person that is 18 and above, you can sign up to the school platform. You can get a free call with me, and then we can see if we can put you on a certain plan to help you get there and put you in on the group calls. If not, at least you get to join in and see the community and see a lot of good bits of knowledge that you probably wouldn't have got before. So you agree with all the killings is Israel the music? What is going on with you today, Scott? Who cheated on you? It's all right. Just calm down. Now, if you want to get political, killings of innocent people is not good whatsoever. It should be abolished everywhere. This is not a good thing that anyone should praise. However, what you have to look at is the history of Israel and Palestine. And since the 1940s, there has been oppression and illegal apartheid that has been placed on Israel and the people. People have been displaced consistently since then to this date. It's only been recently, within the last few years, that technology has had the ability to replicate and show the entire image of what is going on in Palestine. And now people are actually coming to an understanding of, wow, these atrocities are being committed. If you want, you can also Google about Netanyahu and see that he is actually got an arrest warrant out for him by the ICC, the International Criminal Court, right now. So it's proven, it's stated, there's evidence, it's all that stuff. Yeah, worst rage bait. Yeah, you're not smashing it, bro. It's you know what I mean? But do you know what I mean? This is actually allows me to educate you and potentially other people that didn't know about this. So, good effort. Viva Palestina, you know that. Yeah, how does that affect you? Yeah, well, I've got Palestinian family there. And also, I'm just against any type of humanitarian disgrace. Regardless of the country, regardless of the culture, regardless of the religious prospects that live within the majority of people, regardless of all that, if there is a humanitarian problem that's going on and that people can do something to stop it, it should be stopped. But yeah, it's unfortunate, but I think what this is, what's going on? Can't be jacked on the game. What are people even arguing about? Like, this is... What's going on? Just chill. Like, just chill. It's confusing. Yeah, what's going on? Allow the... You know what I mean? Allow all that shit. Just chill. You know what I'm saying, bro? Fam, you guys are blessed. Khalas, we're living a blessed life. It's a Monday. Do you know what I mean? If you got a roof over your head, if you got food in your belly, why are you arguing? Over people that you don't know online, that you're never going to meet. No, just let it happen. Okay, bye. So chilled, love it. It's just so, like, I just don't see the point in it, bro. My family does a charity event every year for Palestine. Alhamdulillah, we raise so much. Please text me the details, and I can see if I can help you out with that. Just text me on TikTok. I'll check my messages after. Did you see Zach got dumped from Love Island USA? Yeah, everyone has been telling me. Bless him, though. He's a nice guy. But yeah, do you guys actually have any questions, though, when it comes to fitness, anything like that? Fumbled 100k. Who cares? I mean, 100k is pretty nice, but... Like... How long you been training? For about 10 years, bro. Hitting cardio after weightlifting, what's better, Stairmaster or treadmill? Both are sick. I think Stairmaster is a little bit harder. So I'd do that. I'd only do it for around 20 minutes after my workout, though. Won't go longer than 30 max. What's your squat, bench, dead? Habibi! How you doing, Medina? You okay? What's your plans next, my brother? Right, so I've got some... Oh, shit, fucking hell, I went up. Hold on, let me sort this live shit. How you doing, Martin? You okay, bro? Appreciate it, Tom. What's next? So next for me now is just keep growing my business. I just want to keep doing this for a few months. My gym's just getting busier and busier. So I want to start doing more group sessions because I've only been doing one-to-ones. So I'm going to start doing group sessions. Yeah, it's been sick. We had like a fight night tournament at the gym a few weeks ago. That was gas. So yeah, I want to start growing that a little bit more, and then just see what TV's saying. Like from Big Brother, there's always new things, I'm just the guy that likes to look at new opportunities. I don't want to talk too much, but alhamdulillah, I've got some next steps in place. So yeah, would you go on Love Island? If they asked, no. Come to Pakistan, bro. I'll be there, bro. Radpendi, bro. I need to come, bro. I need to come. Inshallah, next year I'll be in a set situation. I will sacrifice my life for Pakistan. Hold on. Fucking hell, hold on. There's so much shit going on right now. Wait, let me just, whoa. Temptation Island, Traitors, I don't watch them stuff. The only thing I know is TV, Gladiators. That's the only thing that interests me. It's the only thing. Does your necklace have a meaning? It looks cool. Are you from Bradford? Nah, from Manny. But I got bare boys from Bradford. Do you like BTS? I don't listen to them, but cool peeps. I'm not got nothing against them. Manchester lad, you know that. But yeah, physique-wise, I think, because I've not really been doing hypertrophy training, I've just been doing like bodyweight training. That's just on me. I just really like abs. That's like my favourite body part. Just like shredded abs. So that's what I like to like go for consistently. I think calisthenics is the best type of workout for really good abs, just because calisthenics is so core focused. It's so core heavy. Any type of press or pushing or pulling or anything you're doing, your core is really engaged. I'd even begin calisthenics. I'd say, like anything, get a plan in place, do little and increase consistently, and just stay disciplined with it. If you just stay consistent with anything, it'll become easier. I swear to God, like anything, like a new job, a new relationship, like working out, like anything, if you just stay consistent with it, you will see the progress. It's awesome. Your 90 days, can you do it without a gym? Yes, you can. You can work out entirely from home. All you need is like some videos to show you how to do certain moves and understand why. So for instance, if I'm doing a push, doing this will hit more of like the chest-ish area, chest and tries, but more chest. If I do this, that's tries. If I hold it a little lower, that's shoulders. So all three could be done press-ups at home, but they'll activate different parts. What is your bench, bro? You read it but didn't answer. Bro, I can't bench that much. I really can't. It's peak. I'd love to be able to be like, yeah, mate, 150. I can't, bro. I'm like 100 kg. Can't do any more. That's me. If I'm being honest, I just can't. My shoulders just fucking give out. Bench is dead anyways, bro. My shoulders. But Medina, what are you saying for benching, bro? You're bigger than me. Yeah, you did your shoulder. I remember a few years ago. 100 is solid, top 1% of gym goers. Appreciate that, George. I can see you're fucking built like a brick shit house as well. Yeah, bro. I can't do 100 kg. I'd say I deadlifted once in my life. That was when I was 19. I was actually with Martin. We went to the gym. Never done it before. Just grabbed it, and then my first weight, I did three sets. First set was 140 something kilos. Second set was 165. Third set was 165, and that was it. Need to do 20. Yeah, I can't. Working on it, bro. Appreciate it though. Yeah, man, you're looking sick. So you would know as well. So A-Town and George, you two are probably the two most jacked people in here. Like, mom, like you're bigger than me. When it comes to this stuff, the things that I always advise people when they're first starting out, hold your horses. All right. So many people run into anything like a job or relationship. They just get into a relationship and then they're like, all right, marriage. They just get into a job. Where's my promotion, my raise? They'll go to the gym. Right. Where's my fucking jackness? It comes with the foundation and the form. So you two here who lift a lot, I can tell, form over everything at first. Everything. Like, put down the heavy weights, put down the extreme stuff. You don't need to go for like muscle ups or all this advanced stuff. Just do your form right. Even if you've got to take half of your weight off, go there, leave your ego at the door. 100% true. You will see so many now 25-year-olds, 27-year-olds of the new generation with back problems because everyone's ego lifting for the camera. They're trying to deadlift like idiots. They're trying to do these massive snatches that they're just not ready for. If you can go down and do your form, that'd be perfect. For me personally, I can be very honest about my lifts. I don't lift too heavy. I rarely lift. So I lift weights maybe twice a month. Maybe. Now, my other stuff is like, so if I'm doing incline dumbbell press is 38 each hand. If I'm doing if I'm trying to get to 10 reps heavy. So that for me is heavy. I don't go higher than 38. That's me. Now, if I'm trying to do more rep ranges and I'm trying to burn out, I'll go down to around 28 and just go for reps. But that is because my max is 38. However, when I first started, I was doing 14 kg. And I just came off boxing, I was muscular, all this and that, but I did 14. Because I had to get my form. So don't rush your form. Stay consistent. If you want to lose weight, put on a calorie deficit. A 20% calorie deficit will do you fine. Shave 500 calories off your diet, you're fine, bro. There's not too much complexities with it. Have 20, I just like to say 20% is my magic number. 20%, if you lose 500 calories a day, if you're taking off 500 calories, right, even without working out, a pound of fat is 3,500 calories. So in 7 days, you'll have lost a pound of fat just from the calorie deficit. Never mind increasing your activity levels and your exercises. Now, another big myth is that to lose weight, all you need to do is cardio. No, you do need to do some sort of strength training. Now, if that's calisthenics or weightlifting, that will help you lose weight. So do your 3 days a week of cardio and then do your 2 to 3 weightlifting or strength training sessions. Fat loss is easy in my opinion as long as you're dedicated and stick to the plan. Bro, that will get stones thrown at your house. However, I think it is definitely achievable. I think that's your say. I think you mean it's straightforward. Just to help you out here from everyone attacking you. Like, it is straightforward. I believe it's straightforward. Of course, there's certain things like some people have diabetes, some people have certain health conditions that, restricts them from going on too heavy. Like, I know if you've got like type 2, you can't have too many carbs. With your stuff, you want to try have as least carbs as possible to like not inject yourself all day. You want to do it at a level that is, accustomed to your pace. But one thing you said there, George, consistency. That is the main thing. People just want everything now. Nothing has ever come good quick. Nothing ever good comes quick. 100%. 100%. I'm a big believer in that. Nothing good ever comes fast. Why are you coming fast? Just get me a charger. Oh shit, no, I can't charge it. Hold on, let me put this up. But yeah, like I was saying about it, nothing good ever comes quick. Like, if you right now had to talk about someone, anyone here, think about the person you respect and admire. It could be a celebrity, it could be a family member, it could be a friend. Any person that you really admire and respect. Have that person in your head. Now, a question I'll ask is, has that person gone through hardships? 100%. 100%. That person that you respect and admire has gone through hardships. Because the respect and admiration comes from their ability to overcome the hardship. Not necessarily the goal that they've achieved, it's the steps that they've took to get there. Like, if two people became a millionaire in their own ways, one person became a millionaire scratching off a ticket, one became a millionaire working hard and growing their skills to achieve that goal, you will respect type B so much more. Because that person has overcome all these obstacles and stipulations to achieve his goal or her goal that they've set. Gotta shoot, bro, but enjoying the live. Keep doing them. Hell yeah, bro. Follow. Hopefully doing another one tomorrow. Everyone just wants to see final results without taking the process and the steps it takes. Absolutely. So a lot of people, they don't understand that the hardship is actually where the respect comes. The admiration comes with that. That's where the respect comes. You can't just go for the goal and then just go, oh, well, let me just get there. Nah, bro, if you want to gain it, if you want that story, if you want that admiration, that success, that respect, that ability to look back on your life and feel fulfilled and content, you need to go through obstacles. You need to go through hardships. You need to go through these hoops that will grow the person that you are to tell your story louder and more articulate than others. Bro, you should do podcasts. Your intelligence level is... Oh, thank you, bro. Now, I'd like to do podcasts in the future. But it just seems like podcasts these days are just talking shit. Which, I mean, obviously I like to talk shit, but if I'm doing a podcast and stuff, I'd want to talk about what I want to talk about. Need to meet your breaking point to know your breaking point, absolutely. I feel like this mentality works with everything in life, 100%. If you apply this to so much of your life, you will see success in so many things. Like, it's just the truth. Like, if you see... Like, alright, for me personally, yeah, when I see a challenge, back in the day, I'd be like, fuck, like, effort. Now, I'm like, right, opportunity to grow. Opportunity to now, you know what I'm saying, step up, see who I become after this. Okay, chat soon, brother. Love and respect, my bro. Take care, my guy. I feel like you hate females, ha ha ha. Why do you think that? I just want to lose my stomach and keep everything else. Unfortunately, you can't exactly just go, right, I just want to lose it here. What you can do is you can work on the muscles in that particular area and then lower your body fat percentage. As soon as you do that, those muscles will appear faster. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So if you work your abs and then your abs also grow like any other muscle and then you start lowering your body fat percentage, your abs will appear faster than not working them out. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Tori, what did you mean by that? You said you feel like I hate. Hey, what did you say? You said something mad. Honest opinion is BB rigged. We'll never know. But for me personally, just lived it. That's absolutely fine. But yeah, what I'd advise is stay off the artificial stuff. Don't go through the Ozempics. Don't go through all these things unless you physically cannot like do an exercise because of your weight. Then consider it. However, if it's like you can get to the gym, you can walk up the steps, do it. Do it. It's so much better for the story. It's so much better for your mind. You know what I'm saying? Just feel like you're more for lads. Well, I can tell you now, there is no hatred to any gender. That is crazy to say that. You can say, yeah, just feel like you're more for lads. That's cool, but you can't say that shit. Most of my clients are females. But yeah, to say if I'm more for lads, I'd say I'm probably more higher test. I'm quite masculine. Apart from the fact that I've been told I look like a lesbian. I'd say, yeah, I'm probably that. Thing is, for me, I don't have any female friends. The only female friend I've got is like Hannah, and like, yeah, Hannah really. Other than that, I don't have female friends. I've got a girl that I love. So I don't have female friends. All I do is I just chill with the boys, I chill with the guys, I play FIFA, I play UFC, I do all that shit. And then the time I want to spend with a girl is my girl. That's the only thing. I can go on TikTok live. Of course. I enjoy this. But yeah, other than that, I don't go about yeah. Don't go about that. My husband's the same, has absolutely no social skills when it comes to females, lol. No, I do have it, but out of just respect for my girlfriend, I don't have female friends. I don't communicate with females and this and that. That's just what it is. I don't think I need female friends personally. I'll just communicate as I do, and just yeah, I just chill with the boys. That's it. That's how I just live my life. Everyone else wants to live their own way. Live your own way, bro. I'm not telling no one to live in my way whatsoever. But yeah, also especially when women are upfront about complimenting me and I can kind of gauge what they want out of the thing, I keep communication very minimal. I'll just be like, thanks, bye. Not much more communication we need to have. You've shown an interest in me that's not, out of professional services or anything like that. There's no more communication to be had. Goodbye. Gotta go. Do you think it's cheating to have female friends if you have a girlfriend? Don't think it's cheating. I just don't do it. There's no reason for me to have a female friend. There's none. I can have female colleagues that I work with, all these things, but yeah, me personally, just don't, yeah. How do you stay consistent and motivated? I'm not usually motivated, but when I start, I get motivated. Well, there you go. You've answered your own question. You've answered your own question, dude. Just start. Start and stay consistent. I think consistency beats motivation 10 times out of 10 times. Motivation comes and goes. You'll watch one TikTok at 3 a.m. You're like, fucking, let's go, lad. And you're just getting hyped up. Stay consistent. I have a whiteboard here that this dictates my life. Oh, I think it's quite sad that you don't see females as anything other than for dating. Did not say that. I just don't have female friends once I'm in a relationship. There is no reason for me personally to go for a coffee with a female friend. There's no reason for me to go for a meal with a female friend or this and that. My female is my female friend for that activity. My female is for all that. So I do not have female friends. Don't do it. Now, I think it's more of a Western thing where it's it's all a little bit more mishy-mashy, but for me, maybe it's because I have male and female friends that I value equally, whether I'm in a relationship. Yeah, for me, nah. It's my thing. That opinion sounds like you only see females as sexual objects or for relationship purposes only. Bro, I feel like you're just looking for something to stick negatively. I don't really know what I can say to you. I've answered how I need to answer. Why would you have a female friend? Your girl should be only female friend. That's what I'm saying. My girl's my only female friend. That's it. That's all I want to like. It keeps my life simple. It keeps it that any stuff like that. Obviously, I'll have colleagues. I'll say hello, yada 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 yada. But for me personally, nah. What about your girlfriend having male friends? She doesn't have male friends. She's got actually one mate that's gay. And that's about it. Either that or your girlfriend is very controlling. No, we just both have respect for each other, and we just kind of keep it stepping. That's how it should be. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, once again, my way of life will not be your way of life. Because in that case, we're all just sheep, right? There will be people that will agree with me, and there will be people that will disagree with me. Same. You know what I'm trying to say? So for me personally, if I've got a girl, there is no need for me to be communicating and making friends with other girls. Just, for me, there isn't. Like, when I do activities and stuff that I like to do, anyways, they are usually more like FIFA, like boxing, UFC, sports, this, that, and that. That's my only, what I like to do in my spare time. So, yeah, that's it. I just do that with the lads. Just chill. And then when I want to do more romantic stuff or coupley stuff or more just chill stuff, just with my girl. You know what I'm saying? Okay, no one's arguing with you about it, just saying our opinions. You're more than welcome to. But when you start saying how I perceive women and stuff, that is wrong. And I'm educating you on why I do the things I do. You know, it can't just be what you believe my perception is. It's not. I'm just correcting what you believe my perception is, which is that I just don't have female friends. That's it. I think my life is much easier like that. I enjoy it like that. That's it. Where did you get your necklace? I've been wanting it for ages. I just got this for like €1 or €2 from Mexico a few years ago. Would you and your girl meet Hannah? Yeah. Personally, I don't even like talking about my love life on lives, so I'm just going to leave it right here. But yeah, I don't really want to bring up anything. Anything that's truly good in my life, I don't like to bring up on this. Yeah, some people have different boundaries. Some people think liking pictures is cheating. Yeah, different people have different expectations, different boundaries, different standards. Me personally, I'm happy with our boundaries. I'm happy with our respect. Happy with all that shit. Just living my life as I do. You see an Oasis? No. How's your day been besides that? Yeah, it's been sick. Just been getting back to work. Taking on. Yeah, just been taking on work. Got a few client calls I'm going to do tonight. And then, yeah. Is your family accepting of this lifestyle? What do you mean by lifestyle in particular? Are you a manny? Yeah, I am. Wild how loyalty sounds cute until it starts looking like isolation wrapped in romance. Isolation wrapped in romance sounds pretty sick. For me personally, if I've got all my best friends that I care about, I've got a girl that I love, I'm still in communication with my family and the people's opinions that I care about, let me live in isolation. Me personally. Some people don't like that. Valid to not like that. Me personally, let us live in our little bubble then. Sorry, are you in the Alton Towers? Yes. I've not even seen it. I want to see it. The fact that people can recognise me off that is fucking mad. Oh, okay. I thought it was hard to do a double take. Yeah. Yeah. I I need to find it, man. Let me try to find it now. Yeah, it just doesn't come up for me. Yeah, I can't find it whatsoever. Alright, Georgia, peace. A bubble sounds cute until we forget the world exists and start mistaking control for connection. Yeah, definitely. I feel like there could be a time where people can, overbear it and go into that. But for me personally, if both people are happy with it, it's not my place to go in and judge. It's not my place to advise or say do this or do that. If both people are truly happy with it, because that's the point of being in a relationship, isn't it? To be happy with each other, to work together, to connect together. If that happens to you, don't listen to anyone. Don't listen, just do your life. Live together. Your standards will not be everyone else's standards. Their standards won't be your standards. Live your life, bro. As long as you two connect, forget everyone. Forget them. Now, for me personally, I feel like I do live in isolation compared to the world. If we're talking about what my interests revolve around and the people I click with and connect with and speak to, dude, I don't speak to more than 10 people in life. That's me. When I was younger, I would be fucking running around like, yo, what you saying? What's active? Now I'm just like, yo, meh. Just don't chill. Don't care. I'm not judging. I'm impressed with you. You're standing up for it. I can't even English. I'm impressed you're standing with it. Good for you. Yeah, dude. I'm not even saying that you're wrong or whatsoever. I think you've got certain points. Like if it gets too controlling, defo. Like there can be defo controlling relationships. There could be defo things. It's not even just in a romantic relationship. It can happen in a corporate relationship or a friendship relationship. Relationships can always have a manipulator and someone that wants to just suck out shit from the other person and try to limit them. It can happen in any dynamic. And it does happen a lot in relationships too. But for me personally, like, you got to remember as well, I've got different cultures, different values. I'll have some things in my head that other people will be like, yo, no, I could never. And I'll say some things that I'm okay with and people are like, no, I could never. And it's like that. Like for me personally, I won't ever make my relationship public to the world, who she is or anything like that. That to me is just, I like to keep the goodness to me. Quite greedy in that sense. I want the good stuff I have in life, me. I don't need to spread it to show everyone like, yo, look what I'm doing. Look what I've got. Look at. Let me just chill. Everyone live your life. Buzz. Everyone's so concerned with other people's lives. I think that person's that. Oh, I think this was that. I think. Cool. I mean, just live. It's such a simple answer. Just live, dude. And it sounds like I'm not trying to be, what's the word, patronizing in this sense. But I think, we cloud our vision so much with so many variables that we don't have control of. And so much expectations that have been implemented into us through social media and fake lifestyles that, we're like, whoa, wait, I need to have that, so I'm not there, or else I'm not happy. This person's happy, so I need to live like them. You're not though, dude. You're not that person. Figure out your strengths, figure out your weaknesses. Improve upon your weaknesses, empower your strengths. I 100% agree with you. What works for one person might not work for others and vice versa. Absolutely. Absolutely. Everyone wants different things, right? I think what people struggle with the most now in life is they don't have an understanding of what they actually want. Respectfully, those expectations of social media are just as much expectations of culture / religion. What do you mean? When was the last time you cried? Probably around 8 years ago? Or was I 16? So yeah, 8 years ago. Maybe 15 even. When you say just live, some people can't just live with past trauma ethics, so it's quite patronizing. Disagree. I can't live my whole life with my mindset and speak my mindset and then just be like, oh, well, that's patronizing because someone else can't do that. So why should I pull myself back because other people can't? You know, I can help them. I can take them to the path that I'm trying to go on if they want to help. But if some people are just not wanting to, it doesn't mean I have to shut up. You haven't cried in 8 years. No, I don't really cry. The crying got evicted. No, I just don't really cry. My thing is for crying is I always think that there will be a day where I'll need to cry. There will be a day. All of us will. We'll all have a bad day. We'll all get that call that we're not going to be able to speak to that person anymore. We'll all get a call that maybe we've got a certain health condition. There will be a day to cry. So today is not that day to cry. Then there's no, for me personally, I just don't. You never said you should. It's about not wanting to. It's about being able to. Twisting again. Well, no. I really don't even see the point that you're trying to get at. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I was answering that. Why does DJ Khaled stay silent? Bro, ask him. Probably brand deals and certain things. Ifra, you're a goat. No, you the goat. Salam. Wa alaikum salam, bro. How are you? But yeah, I do think in life, the GOAT means the greatest of all time. Bro, where in Manky you from? I'm from like North Manchester. Do you still train Billy the GOAT? Yes, I do. I'm good, my bro. What about you? Alhamdulillah, man. Alhamdulillah, taking on. I'm near Bolton. Oh, I'm sorry to hear. Bolton's a myth. Do you enjoy it? Alhamdulillah, for real. Innit, bro? It's a blessed day. We got good weather. But yeah, I don't think that empowering the simplicity in life and pushing towards the positivity of it rather than looking at the negativity of it is ever seen as patronizing whatsoever. I think in this day and generation, this day and age specifically, everyone's looking at things to be victimized. A lot of people are looking at certain reasons to say, oh my God, that person's evil. Oh my God, this, that. Everyone's looking for something now, right? It's just a big thing. It's a new fad that's going on. I do think there's some things that need to deconstructing and, looking into certain things. But honestly, I feel like so many people care about what everyone else is doing, what everyone else is saying. It's just it's quite fatiguing to look at. And it's quite disheartening, to look at our generation being so invested in what other people are saying and doing with their lives. I meant the way people just say, get on with it, just live, can come across as patronizing. Not what you were saying. Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I disagree with the can come across as patronizing because realistically, anything you can say, the receiver can say whatever they want. Like, if I see someone, oh, you look great today. Fucking hell. If I say, oh, that's a nice shirt, someone could say, oh my God, he's kind. Someone else can say, oh my God, he's trying to get with me. Someone else can say, oh my God, this is how... So the receiver can take it anyway, and I think people right now are trying to receive it in the most, victim ways, where they're just like, oh my God, that's rude, he's a bad person, he's this, as if people online have to live up to some perfect standard that'll match everyone. Here's the thing, yeah, but they might not understand your situation. Exactly. Here's the thing, if you're a friend to everybody, you're an enemy to yourself. Because your true self cannot be a friend to literally everybody, because people will disagree. People will find some things you say offensive, because the standards for being offensive these days is just, it's wishy-washy. It's all different. So people will have certain things, people will say certain things, people will take it in their own way. I can't control how anyone will take what I say. All I can do is control what I say. And if I agree with what I say, I'm going to keep saying it till I stop breathing. And if you do struggle to be positive or just live because of trauma, maybe you need therapy. Of course. See, I've got my own experiences with trauma, as everyone does. Everyone is at some form of trauma. Do you know what I'm saying? My way of dealing with trauma is by placing what I believe the trauma is meant for me to get out of it. Like, I believe my version of it is, right, I've had trauma X happen to me. Now, what can this mean for me? Like, for me, I see a lot of rich people, many rich people grew up being financially unstable, financially very, very poor. So then that gave them that massive motivation to become extremely financially secure and successful. A lot of people that were, you know, bullied for looks or never really had a physique they were happy with, end up becoming personal trainers or end up becoming, you know, in a really good physique and stuff. Like, for me personally, my journey to gym came from me feeling really, really scrawny. So I was like, right, I want to get muscular, and then ended up going overdrive into it, where now I can coach other people on how to become muscular because I had such a deep obsession about it. So I think trauma can also be a very big positive in your life. I think it is. Being skinny was your trauma? No, I've had way worse shit happen. Like, I've had way worse shit. But if I'm just talking off, like, you know, physique, that could be one. People that grew up really, really poor end up becoming super obsessed with becoming financially successful. I'm just saying there's swings and roundabouts. There's always a swing to the trauma. There's always these things. The trauma itself does not affect you. It's the meaning that you apply to the trauma that affects you. That is what I believe. That's a more Adlerian and Greek, Adlerian psychology and Greek philosophy, where I don't think the trauma itself is the effector. I think it is the meaning that you apply to the trauma that is the effector. If you want, I can flesh it out for you a little bit. Like, for instance, if there are twin brothers, grow up in a household that was very abusive and with alcoholic parents, one of them will grow up and become, this was a study from ages ago, one of them grew up, became alcoholic and abusive himself, based on the cycle of which he grew up. One of them never touched alcohol and never came close to abuse because of the cycle of which he grew up. So both have had the same trauma, but both have had a different impact because of the meaning applied to that trauma. So one was like, right, I will make sure this never happens to me because this is all I've experienced. And then one person, it was, right, this is all I know because of all I've experienced, and this is what will happen to me. Both same trauma, both different outcomes, both different impacts on that trauma. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Now, it's not as easy as just flicking a button and going, right, this is how I'm going to do this, yada, yada, yada. But yeah. Do I need a general therapist for this part? You don't, but this is how I like to associate myself. It's how you take on the trauma that will navigate the outcome. Bro, fucking sick, bro. What's it, Marwan? Sick, bro. Yes, man. I really believe in that. Because that is all we can control in life. That's all you really can control. You can't control how other people perceive you. You can't control if this person likes you or doesn't like you. You can't control if you get that certain car. Like, obviously, to a degree you can, but not all the way. But what you can really control all the way from 0 to 100 is your reaction to certain events. That is in your power. It is. So when I was younger, my reaction to 99% of things was anger. Flipping off, fighting, that was my issue. So as I got older, I had to learn how to, deal with that and overcome that and control my response to certain events that I wasn't thrilled about. So I'd say definitely look into Adlerian psychology. It's a fantastic way to ingrain that type of perception within your life. Because realistically, we've got the same 24 hours. We're on the same floating ball of rock. At the end, this won't really matter. How many followers you have, how much money you make, how many others and that. This won't really matter. The only thing you can control is your perception. So you're emotionally fluent by nature. Cute. I speak sarcasm, snags, and occasional self-awareness. I wouldn't say I'm overly emotionally fluent by nature. I was really, really struggling with my emotional control when I was younger. It was actually boxing that really put in a strong development in discipline and emotional control. Because once you're boxing, dude, you can't lose your head. Boxing is not a sport for tough guys. Tough guys don't last in boxing. It's a smart game. You have to stay calm. You have to stay controlled. You have to understand what you're doing. If you get angry, tense up and start throwing wild digs, you're not landing. You're going to get knocked out. So facing those consequences through my emotional instability taught me how important it is to have emotional control to get an outcome of which you are, happy with. That story about the twin brothers literally shows how mindset and interpretation shape our lives. Dude, exactly that. Exactly that. If I live my life saying the world's out to get me, everything sucks, everything's crap, then that is the truth. If I live my life saying I'm going to conquer everything, I'm going to see the best in everything, and I'm going to do really, really well, that is your truth. Simple. I'd argue it's all predestined by the trauma. You wouldn't have made the same choices without it. Yeah, I think it is a really, really, I think it's just like speed development. I think it's character development. Like, you'll see a lot of people, you'll kind of know who's not gone through a lot. They're just kind of like, la, 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 just chill, nah, blah, 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 and not really faced any really grave consequences for, certain things and all that shit. But, when you speak to people that have had a lot happen to them, you can kind of see like the wisdom in their eyes, how they talk, how they take their time, how they really control the flow of the conversation, and how they approach certain dynamics and confrontations and conflicts. You can see it. So I'm not a guy that's like, oh my God, trauma's evil, trauma's bad, we should never see trauma. I think trauma is a really important part of growing up. I think it's a really important part of character building. I think it's a really important part of success, no matter where you are. You get into a bad relationship with a guy or a girl to know what a good relationship looks like and what you need in a good relationship. You work a terrible job to understand what a good job is. Do you know what I'm saying? I think trauma is, in its own way, can be really beneficial. I need you on a podcast. I'd like to do a podcast. But the thing is, I'd like to get some philosophers as I can. There's something called post-traumatic growth, which is how trauma changes you for the better. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a big believer in that. I'm not a guy that likes to have trauma hold me back. Even in boxing, a lot of fighters who come in from tough backgrounds channel that pain into training 1,000,000%. That was my thing. Like, when we came to this country, we were refugees. So, trust me, pain was a currency that we were very familiar with. And then having to go through that, if it wasn't for boxing, I would not be in a good place. OMG, answer the question. Do you from Nathan? What? Your mindset and interpretation of life is what matters. That will drive you to drive your outcome in life. I swear I joined this life for vibes and I'm unpacking trauma like it's a carry-on bag at LAX. Yeah, dude. I mean, this is what's real, right? Pain is the one thing that everyone can relate to. Everyone. A millionaire, a homeless person, a man, a woman, everyone from all sides of the spectrum can relate to pain and can relate to struggle, can relate to trauma. So I feel like it's one of the realest things to talk about. Do you know what I mean? Do you have a younger brother? Yeah, I got 2. When he come back on TVs, he's such a good guy. I mean, you never know. You never know. How tall are you? 182 centimeters. Like 182, 183, like in between there. I want to see you in British soap. What soap? I'll apply right now. It's not something many talk about because of the sensitivity, but it depends on how you speak on it. I think if you speak from authenticity and you speak from understanding and then you say your opinion, I think that is the best way to flow any type of controversial topic, like pain or anything like that, for instance. I think that's the way. So for me personally, if I'm talking about why I think the way I think, well, these are my experiences in life, and here is what I think. I think a lot of trauma can be overcome. I think trauma can be a boost. I think trauma can be the difference between you succeeding and you becoming someone that you never wanted to become. That's me personally, man. I don't like to, look at the negative sides. Okay, you are avoiding my question. Do you hear from Nathan? No. Is that all you wanted? Quick break from emotions. What's your toxic snack habit? Be honest. Sunflower seeds. I am so Arab. Salty sunflower seeds. Crisps, prawn cocktail crisps. So sharing it is beneficial, definitely. But do you know what it is, bro? I think a lot of people these days aren't even fucking mature enough to have a conversation. So many people are so quick to just try cancel someone or try this and that. I'm surprised I've not been fully cancelled. What's the salty sunflower seeds are slept on? You know that. As a Lebanese Palestinian, yes, the sunflower seeds. You know that. Bizr, innit? We call it bizr. You know that. Bro, some salted sunflower seeds. It's a good day. It's diff, bro. Trust me. What's the best food to eat when you're a calorie deficit but you still want to be full? Loads of chicken and beef. Chicken, beef, lamb, fish, bosh. You'll be loving it. Sitting there like a seasoned emotional hamster. Emotional hamster? What are you on about? Bizzer and late night gossip. That's how we usually do it, bro. You sit there having bizzer. You sit in your garden. Like £2 chairs. You know those chairs that are like, fuck, that you've had for lifetimes. You're sitting there. Someone's got an ergili on the side. I can't do ergili. I get sick. But do you know what I'm saying? With the chai, you know that. Oh, culture is sick, bro. I love Arab culture. Top tier, man. It's actually a whole mood. Bro, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, the people that don't get it, you just don't get it. I'm telling you, it sounds so simple, but I think Arabs, right, especially like third world countries, are professionals at finding things that give you the most enjoyment for the littlest resources, because that's what they need to do. So if you can implement that to here, bro, you have the fucking best time. If you go back home, I was getting a call. Do you want a challenge? Yeah, go on. For gifts? Nah, fuck that. I'm not doing a challenge for gifts. Don't play innocent. I just know you be pacing around spilling wisdom while chewing sunflower seeds. Nah, bro, we're goofy. Talking utmost shite. Okay, how can I get a summer job? I'd say if you're going to do a summer job, apply abroad. Just shows that you don't need to be doing the most for enjoyment. Bro, real shit, bro. If you can just find the simple things, man. oh, you're having the best time. Bizzer, decent weather, outside in the garden, bring all your friends. You're having a good time. As an Indian chai is always the top of the list. Yeah, you can't go wrong with chai. What type of chai though? Karak chai or what? For me, karak chai I just want a job in retail. Print out your CV as much as you can, print out as many papers you can, and walk into every single shop in a shopping center and just hand them out. Be conversational, be confident, wow them. Don't be another timid 15-year-old that's just there, confident, go in, hiya, how are you all? Here's my CV. Yeah, I just want to tell you this is my name. I'm really looking to get into the retail world. It'd be awesome if I could start that journey with you guys. Let me know. Just give in a little bit of energy. But yeah, peeps, I am going to head off now. I appreciate you guys coming on. It was a good chat. So yeah, I'll probably be seeing about shit. I gotta get to work. Right. Peace and love. Assalamu alaikum. I'll chat to you guys soon. Peace.